Hey,
Okay, we are recording. Good, happy Friday morning, everybody. I'm Ron. I'm sorry, I'm Randy.
I'm Randy. Oh, wait, I'm Ron.
All right, and today's Friday, and I know everybody wants to get going on that weekend, so we'll probably just have a short show today. Ron's got some important things to do that have to be done this morning. His wife got a nail in her tire, and we all hate getting flat tires,
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
horrible. Yeah, put air in the. I put air in yesterday in the morning, and by the time she got back from work, it was like already down. You know what I mean? She got that sensor in her car
Yeah.
that tells your tires low. Like mine, my truck will specifically tell you which tire. Hers doesn't.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah. So I got to do them all.
that sucks, man. Well,
I had to check them all.
here's a good way to help you. You look at them all. And one
Yeah.
that seems lower on air, that would be the one.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's we like to start off with the verse of the day. We absolutely do not deny Jesus,
I
no matter
hear the
how much
garbage
time we
guys
have.
too.
What's
All
that?
right, we're gonna be on the road, so I hear the garbage
Oh,
guys coming.
we're going out on the road. Ron is on the scene. He's got this big armoire that he needs to get rid of. And there's Buffalo weather. Oh, it's nice. Got good blue skies with some clouds. There they are. Oh, we're
City
gonna So we might be able to catch a live fight on TV with the sanitation engineers.
live action.
Because this Armor has been sitting out here for what, 3 weeks now? Okay, so Ron froze up. I'm thinking he's far away from his Wi-Fi, so we're not going to be. There he is. Now he's back. Yeah, you're freezing up. I think you're far from your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like, uh, I'm hoping I can get this out there. Hoping the guys will take it. So we're gonna see if these guys are gonna take
Take the Armoire. This is
the
exciting.
armor.
This could go a couple of different ways. There could be a full-out brawl of Ron's going to make them
Can
take
you
it.
take this? Yeah. All right, they're gonna take it for me today.
Yeah. Ron
All
put the
right.
fear of God in him. That's why.
We have.
So everybody from Buffalo, you probably recognize the
We
weather,
we
the
had the cool
neighborhood.
garbage guys today. We got the cool garbage guys today.
Call them sanitation engineers, Ron.
Okay, sanitation engineers.
That's right. Me and you are garbage guys.
Yeah, we are garbage guys.
We are garbage guys. Well, I'm glad they're taking it. That's good.
I
So I
am too. Got this sheriff. I'm hoping they'll take the sheriff too.
Can you show us what they're going to take there, Ron? Can you show us on the scene what they're going to be taking? All
Yeah,
right.
we got this big armoire here.
Well, I think we just got some viewers that's asked you to save it because they want it.
No, no, no. We're not going to say nothing.
All right. Ron gets rid of it. It's been out there for what, 3 weeks?
Couple weeks.
I
Thank you.
wonder if you weren't out there, if they would have
I don't
just
know.
passed it by.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because that's what they did the last couple of weeks.
We
Hey,
got it.
Hey, so while he's getting that taken care of, the NFL draft is coming very soon.
Yeah.
I think it's less than a week away, right? Yeah, yeah, it's less than a week
Yeah, we
away.
got the draft. Oh, we got Trey White back.
I was gonna.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Oh,
So we got the
Ron.
garbage
Oh,
out. That's good. Yeah,
We got
we're
breaking
losing
news,
our
Ron.
Wi-Fi. Yeah,
Ron just had breaking news, and he blurted it out before we could say it was breaking. We did. The Buffalo Bills did sign a absolute fan favorite back to the team for a year.
yes, Trey White back on the bill. But do you still? I mean, you still gonna need another cornerback.
You know, if
Oh,
anybody deserves to be on this team when we get a Super Bowl, it's Tre'Davious White, the corner.
yeah, I like Trey White. Yeah,
I like him a
I
lot.
would have. Oh, yeah, we got the live TV today. Yeah,
Yeah, Ron is on the scene. We like to go to Ron. It's a trash pickup day, and there's been a battle in his neighborhood about picking up large bulk trash. They've been passing it by, and Ron, he has good news for us. They did take it, and he resolved that whole issue, and life is back to normal in Black Rock, Buffalo.
right. Riverside. There's the old white buffalo.
There's the old white Buffalo. That's Ron's. What year is that? 2011?
2012.
2012.
2012. White buffalo. Yeah.
The white
They're
buffalo.
live on the scene. 30 Riverside Avenue, Buffalo, New York.
Hey, so
Yeah.
we're thinking about doing a live broadcast for the NFL draft, just the first day, because that's the most exciting.
Right.
We're going to be live from Buffalo Wild Wings because I have one right here in Tennessee, and Ron is a Buffalo Wild Wing himself.
Wild child.
Are you going
Wild
back
wing.
in? You going back in? Where are you going?
I am going back in.
Hey,
Thanks God, guys.
hey. So
All right, we
Ron's
are
very happy this morning.
heading back in. Heading back in. Wifey's got to get ready. Oh, I got to unlock the garage for the wifey, too.
Ron is staying out on the beat. So so why we're losing Ron because he's walking around in the yard. Everybody knows he's away from his Wi-Fi, so he's just gonna freeze up. He'll be back in a moment. So another Buffalo news is Lindy Ruff got his 900th win with a win over the Philadelphia Flyers in a losing
Yeah.
season.
Dude, he's got 600.
900.
Dude, he's got 606 wins. Yeah,
Uh,
but he's got 600 of them with just with Buffalo.
yeah, but that was his 900th
He got
victory.
600.
Yeah, but it was his
Well, yeah,
900th
right.
victory. Yeah.
Well, nine
Okay, so we're having a little bit of technical difficulties.
victories.
Ron, when you're far by your garage, you break up real bad, so don't even
Oh,
try talking. Just wait till
we
you
are
get closer
now
to
in
the
the
house. See, apparently Ron can't hear me either, so he doesn't know that he's freezing and breaking up. So we'll learn him something. You got to teach these old dogs new tricks every once in a while. Something simple as that. So as soon as he comes back, we're gonna switch over because he's flipping in now. He probably doesn't even know that the show must go on. All right, can you hear me, Ron?
I can hear you now.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you
Can
now.
you hear me? All right. Okay, we're back in Homestead. All right. That is that was yeah.
That was our first live broadcast out on the scene.
Oh,
There was a
we're back in the office.
there was a big battle brewing between sanitation engineer and Ron at his home, and Ron has bet is comes out victorious. And let's give Ron an applause. He got it taken care of. That garbage is gone.
Gone.
Hey Ron, check this out. Just to let them know.
Like, yeah, very good.
Like,
Yes.
subscribe, and comment, please. And I always did it. Anytime I watched a video, if I liked it, I liked it. I definitely clicked on the like, and if they were really good, like uh, Coffee and Things with Ron and Randy, I would definitely subscribe and then give a comment on one of these topics.
Right.
Hey, so that's it for sports. Congratulations to Ruff. I'm glad Trey Davius White is coming back for the Bills. That's a good sign to me.
Right. That is a good sign. I mean, I still say we're going to need a corner, but
Yeah, we will. We need. I like the way the Bills, the direction the Bills are going in. Definitely. Oh,
yeah.
so that's we were getting ready to do the verse of the day when the sanitation engineers showed up. So it's a good one today, John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friend.
Yeah.
And you're my best friend, Ron. Absolutely. If
You're my best buddy too. And Jesus is my best friend too.
Jesus,
So
Jesus is everybody's best friend. Amen. Amen to that. And speaking of Jesus and anointing, let's talk a little bit about Trump because he's getting some big victories in the Supreme Court. Um, Regarding actually, the good news is I don't know if people are noticing because everybody that hates Trump, they were so focused and determined to pray that he would fail that when things just weren't going right in the first day, they were jumping and pouncing on it and saying, "Oh, look how bad he is! Look how bad he is!" And in the meantime, these people that hate him, that drive for these protests, they have to be noticing that the gas prices are coming down.
well,
I don't know
uh,
about New York. We're paying, yesterday I seen the gas price was $2.29 a gallon here, Ron.
we're about 290.
So it's under $3 is the national average.
Yeah. We're
So,
about 290. I think
yep.
new yeah, it was 299 at Quickfill.
So you can
Up to,
find the gas prices, discounts, good
well,
prices.
yeah. I mean, if you go to Delta Sonic though, it's a lot cheaper at Delta Sonic, and
If you sign up
and
for their card.
and you sign up for the card. But you can also get a kiss from Delta Sonic.
Is it a kissing booth or do they come up to your car
I
and
don't
kiss you?
know. Hey, they just say a kiss. So I'm expecting some hot blonde coming out. Give
You
me
know,
a give me the old lip smacker, and
hey,
of course,
there's $1 million idea, dude.
that's the time. See, that's where you can't take your wife.
That's $1 million idea. Instead of
But
having
me, honey, you gotten gas 40 times a day.
Why do you keep putting in $1 each time?
$1 every time.
I gotta go back, dear. I ran out of that dollar coming home. That
And
dollar's
you
worth of gas.
and you've been there every day this week. Every day this week. Oh, dear.
Instead of having houses set up to where men can go do their thing, and it's so bad for neighborhoods, it's like you're going through the car wash. You got 2 minutes now, because that's about normal average anyway. So
Yeah. I'm. And then I have another idea, okay, with this.
gas, gas,
Yeah,
off that, hold on now, that old saying, gas, grass, or ass. No one writes for you. Gas,
yeah,
wash, or ass. Come on in.
yeah, just wash your ass. Come on. Yeah. And you know, you go shopping with your wife, and I think, you know, I love my wife, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's a little long shopping. I believe, and I really do believe this, they ought to have a men's lounge at like Walmart or at the grocery stores. You know, the men's lounge. You go in there, you watch sports and drink beer and sit back on the lazy boys and wait for your wife till she's done shopping. I mean, you could catch a whole ball game by the time your wife's done shopping.
Man, you're right. You know, Now, I've never had a problem meeting new friends, making new friends. It's funny you mentioned going to Walmart because that's how I do it. I go to Walmart, I go to the sporting department, I pick up a football, and I just yell, "Who's open?" And I look around, and any guy with an earshot's going to be all like,
Yeah, over here. Yeah, here, throw it. Yeah,
"Someone,
you're right. You're right.
someone wants to play catch." I'd be looking around. You know what? And my new best friend, he'll be the guy running routes through the aisles.
Right.
Throw it
With
here.
their line
I'm
up. I'm
open.
open. I'm open.
So that's another thing. Prices are coming down. I don't know much about treasury bonds, but the treasury yields are dropping. That's a good thing. The gas prices are coming down. Oil prices are coming down. I just went and bought oil because I got to do an oil change on my truck, and it was lower than what I
Yeah.
normally pay for the 5 quart bottle.
Yeah.
And the Supreme Court. Now it's the Supreme Court in May. You know how all these judges, these district judges, these activists, anti-Trump judges are like the ones saying the one that says you got to bring back the terrorists, the one that says you got to hire 16,000 people, the one that says you can't deport. Though the Supreme Court's going to have a hearing in May to put a freaking lockdown on these judges that you can't. That's out of your jurisdiction
Right.
because
And
Congress ain't doing shit about it, and they should be doing some about it. And the
bend over and
Democrats
grab your
love it.
knees. China's coming. Right.
So that's all good news. The Supreme Court should rule against them. They should not have that kind of power. They are not God.
Oh, listen. I guess that congressman got to see that prisoner down in El Salvador.
Did he get to see him?
Yeah, I heard that he did. I don't know how true it is or
I'll
not.
look into that, but he ain't coming back here. I know that for sure.
Well, no. Well, the guy from El Salvador already told him they can't. He's not letting him go.
Yeah, it's just
He
that
already spoke about that. So,
in the meantime, some woman, her daughter was killed who had 5 kids. And this is the same congressman from Maryland, hasn't even called her or said one word to her, but he's flying all the way to El Salvador to bring back someone that beats up women, traffics
yeah,
people,
yeah, bring back a criminal.
bring
Why?
back a criminal.
Come on.
So, and there's
Yeah,
more good news for Trump. 4 million new manufacturing jobs are coming to America.
well, that's a good thing.
All these investments that people are putting into America because Trump is
You
here.
know,
Because people want a leader that's he stands on his 2 feet and he tells you what he says and he does what he says.
well, we just had four years of mumbling,
Ugh, bumbling, stumbling.
mumbling, Mr. Mumble. You know.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Mister, I'm gonna act tough guy.
and so meanwhile, while everybody's trying to dump on Trump, and they're using this time as an opportunity. Oh, things are going bad. The parts that's going bad is because the people that support these big fat corrupted Democrats, that
Okay,
they're making a big thing out of it, and meanwhile things are smoothing out and getting better for America, and they just will not accept it. People just hate Trump so much. Their hate is so
well,
strong.
you gotta have patience. Eventually it's gonna. He did it before. I mean, I don't understand why people are not understanding this. You know,
Man, it's
I
absolutely
mean,
crazy.
it's like you gotta you gotta roll with the punches sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I wish, some people are smartening up. So, but and the thing is, they
Yeah,
looks like
well,
there's so many of them because the media is in bed with these corrupted people, and I don't get that either. The media, they're just supposed to tell the news. They're not supposed to make up the news.
right, right,
All
right.
right, so that's a little bit about current events. We got some. There's some new. They found not some scientists announced that they found proof of life on another planet again.
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 What?
So it's some in an atmosphere of an exoplanet called K2-18b. They found detection of dimethyl sulfide. It's a chemical on Earth that only produced by living organisms. So because of that, they think there has been life there. You know what that tells me? Life has
What?
been life has been trying over and over and over and keeps failing because humans are stupid and they kill each other off.
Well, could be.
What are you doing there, buddy? Polishing
I'm
polishing your shoes?
no, I am tying my boots. I'm getting ready to. I'm waiting on my wife,
Okay,
actually.
yeah, we got a couple minutes here. We're just going over some good news. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I think about life on another planet. Because I don't believe we're the only ones in this whole
Oh,
atmosphere.
we can't.
We
I think
can't
God
be.
made more. God's made more. He has to.
He was just smart enough to separate us far enough where we can't make contact with each other.
Right.
Or like they said in the one movie I watched, humans are
Or
human beings are so destructive that they don't want to come near us until we can straighten our act out.
possible.
But that makes sense. That's deep.
Yeah. They're like, look at these guys. These guys are vicious.
They're
They're
vicious.
mean. They're self-centered. They could be cruel. Some of them, not all of them. Not all of them are self-centered.
Enough of them.
Enough of them. You know, but we'll just leave these guys alone. Okay, these these humans. They're like Chinese bettas. You got to leave them alone. Okay.
And they're watching us.
I would imagine they're watching us, and we've got a whole spectacle. All them stars are probably eyeballs looking at us. They're like, look at these guys. These guys gotta fuck themselves up. Ah,
And when they periodically make a mistake, that's when we have sightings.
I am wondering if they got a pool going.
Yeah, I'll take the four-legged cheetah animals and 3 points over the humans. I'll take the gorillas.
I'll take the, I'll take the gorillas, and I'll take the. You got. If I'm gonna take the gorillas, you got to throw in the apes
And I want that grape ape too.
and a giraffe. Okay, you gotta have one giraffe. Okay,
Right. That was a good one.
because them see them giraffes are rubbernecking all the time, anyways. So you
Yeah.
know,
I could just see it's like when there's sightings, that's when they make a mistake. It's all like, how do they see us? And when they talk to each other, to be all like, "Look at, look at, yeah," and he's there with the plug. Oh, sorry, I unplugged the cloaking device. I mean, plug it back in. Oops, sorry.
whoops, I broke down. I couldn't. I lost power, and we just happened to be hovering. I couldn't help it.
I'm sorry, Captain. I'm giving her all she's got. There is no more.
You with two arms.
But is that his name? You with two arms?
You with two arms. Yeah.
You with two arms. Oh, hey, so some other good news. They're bringing back Elisa Silverstone is going to be back. What was that movie that she was in? In,
Cool.
in Clueless. They're bringing it back as a series, and the good news is she is going to be returning with that.
Oh boy.
It was a series? Okay, well, they're bringing it back and she's going to return with that. So, all you people, Silverstone. So what do you think, Ron? You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we better start wrapping that up.
All right. So
Guys,
everybody have a happy Easter.
you do the same.
And
Everybody have a happy Easter.
so
Happy
I'm Randy Sell. This is my bestie.
Haskell.
And we love you. Happy Easter. Have a good Friday and peace
Happy
out.
Resurrection Day. Yeah, peace out.